Disguise can often be an agent's greatest weapon. Working for the SSR, I often felt invisible to my co-workers, but on missions, the skill of not being seen usually proved to be very useful. Wait, who are you? Are you supposed to be my backup? You'll stand out like a sore thumb dressed like that. Help me follow this suspicious-looking character. Careful now.
I've made my mind up. Today I'm not gonna mess up anything.
Well done, you. I dare say you'd make a fine agent. You know, sometimes the most dangerous work can essentially be summed up as a highly sophisticated game of peekaboo. I'll take these findings back to the SSR, but thanks again. Prized milky horror. Oh, hello again. You know, this Daisy Clover milk farm and I have a long history. You wouldn't think that a seemingly innocent-looking place like this could hold such a terrible secret. I previously infiltrated this organization by wearing a clever disguise. However, they won't be likely to fall for the same trick twice, so perhaps a rather more stealthy approach will be required. I'm not exactly sure what I expect we'll find, but I have reason to believe it might be something rather out of the ordinary.
Evasive maneuvers.
Maybe if I look up at the sky, I'll see a superhero fly past. What are the odds of that, huh?
Oh, good heavens! I mean, I'm walking here!
Evasive maneuvers.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have expected to find that. I suppose everything turned out all right in the end. I mean, yes, we did cause a small amount of property damage, but there's no use crying over spilled... What's that expression again? Such a busy city. That never seems to change. Getting around a big city like this can be a little stressful at times. Especially these days, with giant green monsters rampaging down the streets in what is essentially their underwear. But it wasn't always like this, you know? Where is that Mr. Jarvis? You'd think you could trust someone to show up to their own secret meeting. I can't wait any longer. I should get to the SSR, I mean, the phone company, right away. Could I trouble you for a lift, please?
Oh, sure, just blow up that garbage can. Really, I don't...
Where is that Mr. Jarvis? You'd think you could trust someone to show up to their own secret meeting. I can't wait any longer. I should get to the SSR, I mean, the phone company, right away. Could I trouble you for a lift, please?
Get back here, you little whippersnapper!
Stop in the name of... What? The trains from Grand Central are canceled again? It's not like the
Thank you for your assistance. Your driving skills leave a lot to be desired, but you got me here, so that's a start. Anyway, mustache. I've got top secret, telephones to attend to. Cheerio! The city is so beautiful. Well, the top side, at least. When Howard Stark's inventions were stolen, Mr. Jarvis and I had to retrace the culprit's escape route through the sewers. It wasn't exactly pleasant, so you can imagine my reluctance to go back a second time. Mr. Jarvis! Now, where's he gone to? Honestly, of all the places to lose your car keys... Wait. Perhaps there's a way I can retrieve them without having to go back into those wretched sewers. You there! Fancy a spot of fishing? There they are. Wait until I tell that Mr. Jarvis. You'd think someone with access to Howard Stark's money would just buy another car. Oh well, thank you for your help. You've saved me a bath. And several bars of diamond toilet soap. Well, I see they managed to rebuild the old place. I probably shouldn't say too much, but I came here once, years ago. I was investigating something for a friend of mine, and the trail led me here. Looking for clues in this refinery shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, as long as there isn't a team of heavily armed security guards inside. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to regret saying that out loud? I suppose this means it's time to go to work. Sorry to do this, but I'm afraid you've managed to get on my bad side.
Why can't some people learn to play nice?
Good work. I'm free to search for clues now, so you'd better get out while you've got the chance. Oh, don't worry about me. It's hardly likely that things might spiral out of control and result in the destruction of the entire facility. Oh, why do I have to keep setting myself up like that?
I gotta get across town in a hurry, but I don't have a great track record with cab drivers, so none of them will pick me up. You've got a vehicle, right? Can you give me a ride?
Whoa! I can't believe I'm being contacted by someone as cool as you!
Finally figured out how to communicate using this hologram table thing. Somehow, I got it stuck on Morse code. Anyway, keep an eye out for trouble in this area.
We made it! Thanks a lot. I'm meeting my eyebrow stylist here, and he's crazy when it comes to being punctual. And the last thing I want is to be walking around with unkept eyebrows. Oh man, where did they all go? A fight broke out while I was doing security in the courthouse the other day. And, well, let's just say I lost my cool a little bit. Yeah, things have settled down now, but some of the jury ran away when the big green guys showed up. I don't suppose you could take a look around for them, could you? The judge is really writing me about this one. If you could find those jurors for me, that'd be a big help.
I'll go home. Fine, I'll back.
The judge is really writing me about this one. If you could find those jurors for me, it'll be a big help. Oh, great! You found them all. Now we can get the court back in session. Hopefully without any objections.
All the gifted/enhanced individuals I've seen, you are my favorite gifted/enhanced individual. Honest.
Yeah, I guess I could just order online. I must have a serious case of moth in my wardrobe. Why else will all my shirts be in pieces? I really need new clothes, but my boss will let me leave my post long enough to go to the store. Would you mind picking up some shirts for me? Preferably a whole bunch to keep me going for a while. By the way, if you see a green mannequin in one of those clothes shops, just tell her. Never mind. As far as size goes, I'm usually a triple XL. But if they don't have those, a plain old double XL should do the job. Hey, you got my shirts. You've done me a real favor here. I was worried I was gonna have to come to work tomorrow, wearing that Incredible Hulk costume I got for Halloween. Oh man, bear fights? Huh. Careful around that leg. They say someone got attacked by a bear in there the other day. Can you believe it? I mean, who ever heard of a bear in Central Park? If I ever do see one though, I got a big green friend I'd like for him to meet.
I knew I recognized that so-called map.
What the? You see that? Don't panic. That's the one of them. Make yourself big. Like, don't just stand there. Somebody, where's the Hulk when you need him? He could have had this bear licked in no time. Oh, that looks painful. That was really something. Might even say it was incredible. Hulk.
Cops in Stuttgart only had to deal with locals. I have to deal with angry New Yorkers.
Queensboro? All these years I've been saying Queensburg. Huh, what a goof.
I've made my mind up. Today I'm not gonna mess up anything.
You guys are really raining on my parade here. This rescue mission could have been so much easier if I could just carry everybody to safety. But I went and busted up my arm during training, so that's off the table. I thought if I created some cloud platforms, the civilians could jump over here and climb down, but for some crazy reason, they're too scared. I've been trying the whole pep talk approach for hours. I think it's time someone a little more persuasive stepped in. From what I've heard, even your worst fears can be overcome if someone mind controls you. Sounds like just what we need.
No way, man. I ain't stepping on no stupid cloud.
Careful. Your average superhero might be able to survive that drop, but I don't think a civilian would come out so well.
Gee whiz, I can't wait to step on those clouds. They look so safe and fun.
Nice, that's one down.
I can't do it. I'm scared of heights.
I don't know what they're so scared about. I keep telling them those
All right, let's do this thing. Hey, have cars always been that small?
Okay, that's two. Didn't I tell you? Clouds are like the new floor.
Don't make me write you a ticket.
They're
There's a reason they don't build houses out of clouds. Those things aren't so solid. Sure, let's jump up and down on these clouds. I can't see a single downside to this.
Great going. You really helped me out there. And seriously, if you could spread the word about how nice and reliable cloud platforms are, I'd appreciate it. Maybe then, the next time this happens, people will just bounce their way across on their own, and we can all go home a lot quicker.
Access granted. Access granted.
Here, don't worry, this is gameplay related.
She-Hulk smash!
Only kidding. This isn't one of those beat so many bad guys kind of quests. Instead, I could use some help tracking down the known criminal who walked free in my court case today. He's as guilty as I am green, but the evidence just isn't solid enough. Yet. I just know that if we can find his hideout, I'll have that conniving crook dead to rights. Shall we? I followed our felonious friend back here from the courtyard before he disappeared on me. The hideout must be around here somewhere. This is the place, all right. And once the police get an anonymous tip to swing on by and feast their eyes on all the evidence, my friend here will be relocated to a new hideout. One with barred windows. Thanks for the help. I owe you one.
Oh, Angie, you were always meant for great things. My friend Angie was finding life as an aspiring actress rather difficult, so when she told me she was auditioning for a role in a small play, I felt I should be there for her. Glad I managed to avoid having to take lunch orders for once. Now I can use my break to go and meet Angie at... Wait, is that the time? Already? You wouldn't be able to give me a lift by any chance, would you?
But all the cars in the city and you picked mine. Oh my stars and garters!
That's it! My week is ruined now.
Glad I managed to avoid having to take lunch orders for once. Now I can use my break to go and meet Angie at... Wait, is that the time? Already? You wouldn't be able to give me a lift by any chance, would you? This should be far enough. If Angie sees me being driven by someone dressed in your... attire, she'll ask a lot of questions. Actually, perhaps you and I belong on stage. What with you in that outfit and my ventriloquism act... Actually, forget I said that. The Captain America Adventure Program. I never enjoyed those old Captain America radio shows. I mean, really, who writes such rubbish? But when I hear them now, they seem to make me feel strangely nostalgic. There is, however, one particular character I'm not such a great fan of. Nurse Betty Carver. Can you believe that? They've changed my name and put me in their silly little radio show. It's completely disrespectful to the actual Captain America. Someone really ought to be doing something about this. I can't do it. I really don't like the program, but I suppose if it cheers other people up and they enjoy it, then who am I to judge? I just hope that someday the real story of Captain Steve Rogers can be told. Preferably without a damsel in distress. In times of crisis, it helps to keep a level head. Ready for another adventure? All right. But you must focus. Please, focus. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I'm not a big fan of that particular phrase for some reason. Why are all these people fighting each other? Best guess, Dr. Fenhoff and Dottie Underwood discarded some midnight oil in this area. We need to find a way to calm everyone down before it's too late. Hurry! It would appear that dancing isn't this group's greatest skill. Thank you for all your help, and always remember to know your value. Anyone else's opinion doesn't really matter. Take care.